is this beautiful edge design that features cartwheels that hang off the bottom of your work. On this video, I'll teach you how to do the cartwheel fringe edge. I'll be using 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, so for this design, we're gonna start by creating a motif. I'll show you how to do that first, and then you're gonna just create the header and join them together. So start by making a slip knot, however it is you do that, and we're gonna begin with a base ring. For your base ring, chain 4. And now you're going to be doing a slip stitch to the first chain that you made. That's going to give you a little ring there. Now we can move on to row 1. For row 1, we're going to chain 1, and you're going to work 8 single crochets into the ring. So go into the center of the ring and do a single crochet, and you want a total of 8 of these. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I've done my 8 single crochets, and now we're just going to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the row. 2, 4, 6, 8. Go into that first single crochet and do a slip stitch. This here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 5. And this chain 5 counts as a half double crochet and a chain 3. So we're going to be skipping that first stitch that we're currently in. And we're going to do a half double crochet into the next. So yarn over, skip the first stitch, into the next, a half double crochet. Now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by chaining 3 and then doing a half double crochet into the next stitch. And this is what you want to do all the way around. We chain 3 and then do a half double crochet into the next stitch. And there we go. Do this all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I'm almost done here. I just want to show you so you don't get confused with the slip stitch. This here is my last single crochet, and then you're going to see the slip stitch. So I've just done my chain 3. I'm going to do a half double crochet into my last single crochet. And currently I have 7 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once you do that half double crochet, you would just chain 3. And now we're going to do a slip stitch to the second of the chain 5 that you started with. So you count from bottom to top. 1, 2. Into that second chain, insert your hook and do a slip stitch. Now you're going to have 8 spaces. This here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 1 and do a single crochet into that first same space here. So into the same spot, a single crochet, which is like the second chain of the chain 5 of the previous row. And now we're going to start the row repeat. You're going to do 4 single crochets into each chain 3 space and 1 single crochet into the half double crochet. So around the chain space of the first chain 3, we're doing 4 single crochets. That's 4. Now we have the half double crochet. Go into it with a single crochet. And that's what you want to do all the way around. So 4 single crochets into the chain 3 spaces. This is 4. And 1 single crochet into the half double crochet. Do this all the way to the end, and then when you're done, you're just going to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the row and cut off your yarn. So I'm going to do that. And then of course you want to make as many of these as you want. And then I'm going to show you how to make the header. Okay, so I just created a second motif to be able to show you how to do the header. So we're going to begin with a slip knot, however it is you do that. And we're going to begin with a chain 7. This is going to be our foundation chain for the header. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to be doing a raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric around a half double crochet of the motif. So what does that mean? These are the half double crochets, right? So we're going to be doing a raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric. I got to be really careful with that wording because it's a mouthful. So We're going to yarn over twice. You're going to grab a motif, and basically you're going behind the wheel around the post of the half double crochet with your hook like this. And then you can grab your yarn and pull it through to the back. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook there. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's what's going to join it to your header. Continuing on, we are going to chain 4 and do the same thing around the next motif. So yarn over twice, find one of the half double crochets, go behind it and around the pillar from right to left. Grab the yarn and pull it through the back. 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now I only have 2 motifs to show you. If you have more, then you just go back to the beginning. You would chain 4 and then do the raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric in each motif. So you want chain 4s in between the motifs and raised treble crochets at the back of the fabric to join them to your foundation chain. Once you've joined all of your motifs, in my case, I'm done, right? I only have 2. So here I would chain 7. And that's going to make my sides even because I have, chain 7 on this side and then now chain 7 on this side. So this here is the end of the foundation chain. Let's move on to row 1. For row 1, you're going to start it with a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And now we can flip all of this. Feels a little bit weird because it's the chains, right? So you're going to be working, you can work at the back of the chain or at the front. I think it doesn't matter. So we're going to be doing 1 double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So we skip 1, 2, 3. Into the next, you do a double crochet. And let me see here. Now you're going to do a double crochet into each of the next 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do a raised treble crochet at the, let me see here, at the back. Sorry, I think we're missing 1 chain here. You're basically trying to get to the raised treble crochet. So you're missing 1 double crochet. There's another chain here. So do a double crochet there as well. And now we can do the raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric. So we're going to yarn over twice. Now go behind this, behind the chain, and then from right to left around the post of the treble crochet, the one that's holding your motif. Grab the yarn and pull it back. And now you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. Continuing the repeat, we're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 chains. So just 1 double crochet into those 4 chains that are between the motifs. That's my 2nd, that's my 3rd, and my 4th. Now I've come to the raised treble crochet. So I want to do another raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric. So yarn over twice, go behind, yarn over twice, behind the treble crochet, around the post from right to left, pull the yarn backwards. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And so this is what you want to repeat every single time. If you have more motifs than me, then you would do a double crochet into each of the next 4 chains, and then a raised treble crochet at the back of the fabric, and repeat that however many times you need. Once you get to the end, you're only going to have those 7 chains left. So let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So go into those 7 chains with a double crochet. Almost done here. This is my 6th one. And that's my 7th. This here is the end of row 1 of the header. Let's move on to row 2. For row 2, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 6 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we've come across the raised treble crochet. So now we're going to do a raised treble crochet at the front of the fabric. That's because you want this exposed one to be always kind of on the same side. So this time it's got to be at the front. So I'll show you. We're going to yarn over twice. You're going to bring your hook at the front of the fabric and around the post of that treble crochet from the previous row. Grab the yarn and pull it through. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's your treble crochet at the front of the fabric. So now we do double crochets into each of the next 4 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to come up to the next motif, into which you're going to do a raised treble crochet at the front of the fabric. Yarn over twice, hook at the front of the fabric around the post from right to left, pull the yarn back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And so again, if you have more motifs than me, then that's what you want to do. Continuing on, you're going to do a double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, and then your raised treble crochet at the front of the fabric. Continue doing that, and then when you get to the end, you have those 7 stitches left, and you're just going to do a double crochet into each one of them. The last one's going to be your turning chain. So that's 3, let me see, 4, 5. You know what? Somewhere along here, I think I added a stitch by accident. So that's my bad. I have 7 right now. 2, 4, 6, 7. So you could either do another one at the turning chain, or you could just leave it like that to have 7 stitches on each side. You can't really tell the turning chain there. This here is the end of the header of row 2. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. All right, and here we have it. This side is the one that has the exposed treble crochets. So of course, if you have more than me, then you'd be able to notice that pattern. That looks pretty cool of exposed treble crochets and then the motif hanging right underneath it. So this is quite easy to make actually, once you get the hang of how to make the motifs and then the edge that holds them together. Super pretty. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.